Hey guys, Heather here. Welcome to Woke.Ones.Revolution. Happy New Year, or Spring Equinox, or Tuesday. I am just fired up today. I wanted to jump on and talk to you a little bit about this special day. The sun's ingressing into Aries later tonight on the 19th here in the States, or on the 20th, depending on where you are in the world. It's the first day of spring. Autumn for the southern hemisphere, obviously. But this year it's actually a little bit early because leap year gave us a 29th day here in February. So, because the equinox occurs at 0 degrees Aries, which is the first degree of the zodiac, this sets the tone for the year ahead. As we have been delving into this transit of the sun and all these planets through Pisces, we've really been dreaming and letting our imaginations run wild. Some of us have been, feeling the upstirring of those, oh, how do I say this, scary subconscious fears. And, really today marks a day where we can release some of those fears. Technically today the sun is still at 29 degrees Pisces, right? So it's a hard degree, it is. The fixed star sheet is actually at 29 degrees Pisces. And if you feel so inclined, go ahead and Google it, look it up, see how hard of a degree it can be. It's basically the end of the zodiac, right? So that is the last bit, the last moment prior to awakening at 0 degrees. Anyways, as we move into Aries season, you can almost feel the stirring of the movement in the earth, knowing that something's emerging, growing, quickening. You don't know when something's going to happen, where exactly or how, but something's coming. Aries is all about new beginnings and vitality, that energy that motivates us and gets us going. It's like the bird that lays the eggs, the new buds on the trees in spring. There's nothing quite like this fresh Aries energy for starting new things and getting us motivated. So when we are talking about New Year, newness, resolutions, right? Usually New Year's is January 1st, and that's when everybody does their intention setting, which typically lays and falls to the wayside within a month, maybe, right? Well, that's because that isn't really the best time to be setting intentions. Of course, if you've been building and working on something and looking to breathe new life into an idea that you've had resonating within, to break it out and expand it, now is the time. So with this, I would say today it's easy to fall into complacency with Neptune at his last degree in Pisces. We can see what we want to see and disregard the rest. We can hold on to our dreams as well as our fantasies. But it's in these last degrees that we would want to gather all that we've been learning, seeing, hearing, feeling, experiencing. Like, we can tie this back to the last 13 years that Neptune's actually been in Pisces, and kind of bottle it all up. That's the energy for today. I know myself, I woke up gung-ho and I'm really kind of battling on getting moving for the day. However, it's my day off. I figured I'd come chat with you guys and see how you're feeling. What are you what are some of your most cherished dreams or ideas that you want to uphold? Are you holding yourself back? Well, this, Aries Ingress is calling on you to spring forward, to open up, to take a leap of faith, right? So as, this magical energy permeates into the cosmos, let's use this moment to let that manifest in its most beautiful and divine nature. This is a point where day and night are finding their perfect balance before tipping into the embrace of these longer days of sunlight, right? It's a lot like the Fool card in the tarot. The celestial shift represents, like I said, taking a leap of faith, a journey into the unknown, promise of new beginnings, right? Well, we have to trust a little more, be a little more open to the oneness of everything, the newness, embrace it. Don't be scared. The Fool, he's not scared. The Fool in the tarot is very much like a wild card, or a joker, right? In cards. And with it, it basically holds it's protagonist of the story in the tarot, right? So the Fool goes through the great mysteries of life and the main human archetypes. It's basically, the Fool signifies flesh. It's you. It's you and the alchemist that you can be. He wanders out fearlessly and begins a journey into the unknown. He doesn't know that there's going to be obstacles that are going to come along or anything like that. Just throw caution to the wind. Take that step. What's been holding you back, you can leave buried in the Piscean dark depths of the sea and put that one to bed. Now, the downside is you have to be careful. Of course, you're going to look across the street before you cross it and go running into traffic. Although, as a kid, I was quite the fool, and I was always being told to go play in the traffic, right? Gotta love, 80s parents. Oh, goodness. Anyways, the Fool card is zero. It's zero. It's zero Aries. Which draws a perfect circle, right? The circle represents both emptiness and infinity. The Fool's not tied down to that mountain that he's getting ready to jump off, right? And he doesn't accept, the cliff or air as being distinct or real. It is potential. So, with that, as you're reaching for your potential, use your originality, be yourself, go at life with a sense of adventure, enthusiasm, and have faith. Claim what is yours. Go outside, take a fresh breath, and, take it in. Know that what is meant for you, as long as you come at it with a positive outlook and faith and trust and gratitude, what's meant for you will come. Anywho, I will move on forward. I did also want to talk to you a little bit about the Sabian symbol, right? The Sabian symbol for Aries 0, well, I guess all Sabian symbols start at 1 degree, but It whispers for raw potential, urging us to embrace spontaneity and the adventure coming ahead. Uh, to go a little deeper, here is the actual sentence. A woman just risen from the sea. A seal is embracing her. Now, beautiful, right? I mean, it's almost like you can imagine, a mermaid coming up out of the water, the deep Piscean water that is 12th house energy. It suggests themes of emergence, rebirth, and the union of conscious and unconscious realms, right? It evokes a sense of freshness as if being cleansed by the waters of renewal. And the seal itself represents a protective and nurturing embrace, guiding you into a new phase of existence. So, I also just saw a mother give birth, being born, coming out, catching that first breath, and being open to all that is, potentially coming your way. Now, I've given you some thoughts to ponder on, and maybe to honor this cosmic reset. Maybe you have a ritual set. If so, feel free, if you're comfortable with it, leave a comment down below and tell me about it. Let's talk. Tell me. People that are opening up into their spirituality, tend to start to try things. They're exploring, very much like the Fool. We're all explorers, right? So share your best tips below. What's worked for you when it comes to overcoming something and manifesting the next best thing, right? Or what is your new thing? Are you going to do are you going to dance under the stars tonight, or light a fire and dance under the stars and as they symbolize flames of transformation? Are you going to, embrace the childhood wonderment that is releasing and ready to break out into the world? Or are you going to just simply maybe take a solitary walk out in nature, attune yourself to the rhythm of the universe, and, let that guide your spirit? I don't know. Tell me about it. Anyways, this was just a little quick hit, but I wanted to jump on and wish you all happy new year, happy manifesting, happy everything, right? Anyways, till next time, guys, stay curious and keep shining your light.